We need to change the way we look at addiction and those who are consumed by it. The crisis of addiction can stem from alcoholism to substance abuse. The addiction population is not singled out, and it can affect anyone. As said by Cannell, addiction or substance abuse is the misuse or dependence on a street drug, prescription drug, or alcohol. Addiction can be someone in your group of friends, whether you know it or not. Addiction can also be out in the open for everyone to see. Your friend who's in denial, the homeless strung out in the park, or your neighbor who always acts a little funny. 21.7 million people needed substance use treatment, about 1 in 12 people. 18 to 25-year-olds make up the majority of illicit drug users. 17.3 million people reported heavy alcohol use, and 66.7 million people reported binge alcohol use. There are often assumptions about addicts: shameful, shameless, homeless, ungrateful, stealer, selfish, addict. These assumptions are not always true. Alcoholism and drug use is an addiction, but it's also a disease, and it's not intentional. Drugs and alcohol are often used to cover up insecurities, fill a void, or to make a person forget about life for a few hours. But this can quickly turn into addiction, making your body feel dependent on a substance, unable to function without it. Growing up, we all heard our teachers explain how your body is not in control when you use substances such as alcohol and drugs. The main focus towards addiction is in the school systems, trying to prevent the start of drinking at a young age or the use of drugs. The community responds to addiction with just don't do it. Just don't drink alcohol or use drugs. But it's not that easy. Just like food and water, their bodies start to need these substances. Many people do not realize that addiction is a disease, and because of this, addicts can often be turned away or shunned from society. It's time to change the way we treat addiction. Yes, it needs to continuously be taught in schools and brought to the students' attention. But more importantly, we need to change our knowledge of addiction. We need to educate our society about this disease and the trials it takes to overcome it. We need to change our response towards addiction, making support groups a priority, rehabilitation centers more affordable, and helping our community see the person and the people behind addiction. If you need the support and help to beat addiction, call 1-800-GET-HELP. You're not alone. Don't wait for change. Be the change.